What's up, guys? So today got you guys another video, and it's not really an airbrushing video. We got to go through and we got to fix this mess. And yeah, this, though it works, right? I'm able to like kind of fix it around whenever I need to move stuff and everything. We need to organize this and actually build kind of some workstation areas. So I'm thinking here, I'm gonna kind of build a standing workstation, right? Like kind of keep it high, up, up in like my waistline over here somewhere, all the way across. Then we're gonna drop it down. We're gonna build a desk, kind of built into this area. We have this metal shelf. We have our storage and stuff. But I kind of we need to fix this, man. We need to make it look nice. So I've got a new grinder, some metal cutting wheels, and I still see this garage. You look there, is all built out of stainless steel. So back here in the backyard, I still have a bunch of the stainless steel beams, and over there on the side of the house, I have some plywood that's not jacked up. So I'm gonna take some of those steel beams here. We're gonna cut them up. We're gonna build a nice sturdy frame for a nice sitting workbench, and then a standing workbench, and that'll give us nice storage underneath, because we have that compressor, we have that stuff there in that box is like from all the flea market stuff. There's our flea market, like all our t-shirt stuff that we usually use every year, but this year we haven't used too much. See, there's another compressor. This is also all the event stuff here. We have our tent, and like there's a bunch of stuff here that if we had a nice area to kind of tuck it away into, and all our airbrushing stuff would be consolidated on one side, right? And then our stencil station here, so you guys order the stencils, like here's where I cut them out and package them and everything, is all this whole corner here. I also want to clean that up. We also need to move our computer. So once we have our workbench areas set up, this screen here, this top one, it's a really great idea, but it's way up so high that I could make it hard to use. So setting it kind of on a lower area, we'll be able to use it to kind of display some graphics, maybe some reference pictures, or the live chat, all that stuff. So we need to organize it. So I'm gonna, or whatever. So we're just gonna clean it all up. I gotta move all this stuff out of the way, and then we're gonna start measuring up some stuff, cutting up some stuff, and hopefully by the end of today we have something that looks more like a workbench. So this is kind of like a workbench vlog. Alright guys, so I think I have enough metal cleaned off here. I gone ahead and made a little sketch over here, kind of our work area. So I've figured out what I'm gonna need to cut. So we're gonna need 4 44-inch beams, right, to make the first box, the 4 standing, and then we're just gonna attach 8-foot lengths across. So that's what the 4 8-foot. So the whole workbench will be 16 feet, just not proportionate. And then we're gonna make the sitting desk area only 29 inches high, 44 inches high for the standing area, which is you know, the height of my elbow. So when I'm standing in my elbow, it's about 45 inches or 44 inches, but it's going to be 1 inch higher once we add the plywood across the top, which is 1 inch plywood. And then we need 2 29 inches and then 7 22 inch. So the tabletop will be 24 inches coming off the wall. And then I figured I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them to hold everything together and in place. And then we're going to screw it into the wall. This is 1 inch OSB board on the wall here. This is not drywall. So we're going to screw it into the OSB so it won't move. And then at the very end, once I'm finished with all this, I'm just going to add 2 8-foot lengths going across the bottom here. That'll attach the legs together and give us a barrier, so whatever I put inside of there will kind of stay sheltered. And once I get some more wood, because I think I only have enough wood to do the tops, but maybe if we have enough wood, I want to build, at least for the standing area, it would be nice to have a couple doors to, you know, close that off, so whatever's in this standing area here will be, you know, won't get dust all over it or overspray or whatever. It'll be in there and it'll be safe. But anyway, time to cut some metal now that I know all the sizes. So I have all the metal cut. Our 4 8-foot pieces, which these were 9-foot beams, so I had to cut a foot off of each. We have our 4 44s, our 2 29-inch over there, and then we have our 7 22-inch cuts here. Now I'm just going to take some self-tapping screws and my handy dandy metal scissors here to start kind of nipping this and getting all the edges to kind of fit in together. Screw it all in together, which will give us a nice frame, which we're going to lay up against the wall and then screw in, and then we could screw in our kind of desk area here, our sitting area. Alright guys, let's see here. I got it all boxed in. It's nice and sturdy now. And now it's time for some wood. So I'm gonna put some wood across the top, probably cover up this side and cover up that side over there, which is also gonna give it some rigidity. The height is perfect right here for working, as well as over here with the top working. We'll have a good side of Vinny over here. As well as I boxed in the bottom on this side, and I'm probably gonna add one more beam right in the middle here so that we could add some nice what do you call them, cabinet doors, some nice little doors here to be able to close that up when it's not in use. And yeah, so anyway, gotta go get the plywood. I got it all in there, standing area. We got it boxed off in the middle, so we can make, you know, one that opens this way, ones that opens this way. Same thing on this side. You have two little cabinet doors on per side. It's nice and sturdy, so I could sit on it, no problem. Get you guys. So sitting on it, feet dangling. Oh yeah. So it's pretty sturdy, and I'm a pretty big guy, so what else? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today. I also don't have the hinges or the plywood for this yet, so all I'm gonna do for now is just give it all a nice white coat. But it is starting to get dark outside. It's kind of late. I've been running the cutter all day for the stencils. I gotta say thank you guys for all the support on the stencils. That's why I haven't been able to unplug that, because it just has to be going to keep up with you guys ordering stencils. Yeah, we'll come back out in the morning. We'll lay some white, a couple coats of white, and then we can start setting up our stuff back up in the areas, set up the TV somewhere in here, you know, have our easel and have it all set up nice, as well as start putting some of the stuff in here as storage, and start putting it all away so that we could have our space back. So have a lot of metal scraps now, and yeah, so we're almost there. We're almost at the point where we could put it all back together and have a nice work area. So all in all, though, it's looking pretty good. So we'll be back in the morning and get it finished. Alright guys, so I got it all sorted out. I got everything cleaned up, swept up. Got our little pile of stuff we have to pick up there. I'm completely covered in dust. It's everywhere. But everything else is clean besides me. So just gonna walk you guys through here. Let me flip. There you go. So now we have our nice stencil area set up here. So we have a weeding station, all our supplies, cutter, the computer over there, everything. Our stack of paint here, and we have the 40-50 up there. I have to bring the gallons in and add the gallons up there. We have all the 40-50, we have all our paints here. Here's where I'm going to run the live streams, right? So we have a dedicated computer for the live streams that's now going to sit behind there, which is nice because it won't get completely covered in overspray. So I'll have it right next to where I'm going to be streaming. So now we have this nice area. And my design table here, it turns out it's a child's design table, like a kid's one. And that's as low as it goes. So yeah, I was told it was a desktop one. This is a desktop one, but because of this bottom area right here, when you put it on the desktop, it actually raises up pretty high. But now we have all our airbrush equipment. So we have our pop-up tent that we use for the events. We have our long 200-foot extension, heavy duty gauge extension cord for all our events. Because when you run a cord that long to use a compressor, you have to have a really thick cord. Otherwise, your compressor won't even run because of the resistance. So we have a super, I forget the gauge of the wire, but it's really thick. And then I have my other extension cords in there, our compressors, we got the California Air Tools, all our drop cloths, easels and stuff for mounting up designs and stuff, more designs, and then our covers for the side of the tent, another compressor down there. But it all fits away from our actual stuff. So this is just actual like working on the house and cars and stuff like that. Our camping equipment's up there and just general storage, but it's all nice and lined up against the wall. So now we could bring in, you know, we have all 24 feet available to bring in a car, you know, minus 2 feet off the wall there for stuff. But all in all, I think it came out really good. And I'm really happy with it. And I think now we'll be able to you know, keep everything nice and organized. Everything has its place, as well as now I could over here in this area, I could place something on here and it's the perfect height where I could just stand and paint. And that's like one of the biggest things why I wanted to do this, is to be able to stand and paint. Obviously I could set this tabletop easel on here and I could paint perfectly. And that was really important because as one of you guys mentioned in one of the comments, the clothes is starting to fit me a little bit baggier and stuff. Somebody said, like, it looks like you lost weight. So I haven't actually lost weight. I've been working on losing weight with great unsuccess. So yeah, I've been doing some working out, some more aerobics and stuff like that, just trying to get more in shape now that I'm gonna be more on camera and stuff like that. And yeah, some of my clothes fits me a little bit baggy and stuff like that, and my body is looking a little awkward and weird. But hopefully having the standing area where I could just stand and paint and not always be on my bum, you know, painting, will be good, especially now that I'm getting kind of used to my hip and how I have to pop it into place when it comes out, and you know, the pain and all that. I want to get back into and be ready for the next you know, event season or whatever, where I'm gonna have to be on my feet. I want to be able to be on my feet and not sit through events. And yeah, a big part of that was gonna be getting into shape and spending just in general more time standing and less time sitting. So that was a big important thing, just for my health and stuff, and just in general for the live stream. It looks, I mean, come on, it looks a lot nicer. So yeah, and everything is nice and organized. All the airbrush stuff, like I said, it's on this side. And then when we're looking for something, you know, like for the yard or for the cars, all my tools and everything are on this side. So it makes it really easy, real simple. And yeah, I'm out of breath. I'm really dirty, and I'm gonna go catch a shower. Tomorrow's the live stream. I've got dust all over my lips, I can feel it. So tomorrow's the live stream. Hopefully you guys enjoy the live streams. Again, thank you guys for all the support. I do all this for you guys, obviously, because there would be no need for a live stream station without you guys, right? Like, so thank you guys all for all the support. Thank you guys for all the people ordering stencils. Like, like overwhelming, for real. So thank you guys. We have a lot more reviews coming, as well as a giveaway coming soon. So you see some of that stuff. There you go. Some of this stuff right here. That's for a giveaway we have coming up, and that's something that'll be happening here pretty soon. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys all for the support. Thank you guys for being part of the Skull Squad, and we'll see you guys. I'll actually see you tomorrow, but you don't know that. But the other people, yeah. Next video.